We are back. We are back. We are back. I still geek up over that intro.
I forgot we had that snazzy intro.
Still, so I'm glad to be back. Love the level up. We'll continue to do on season 3 of Section 300. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in again to us. We've been doing our reactions over the weekend and all of that, but we're back today for a full episode. Those that are new to the show, it's your boy. I'm Garrett Thomas. You can call me G. Alec here, excuse me. Lakers fan 24, as you see on his tag there. Follow the show wherever you support us. IG, TikTok at Section.300, Twitter at Section300 Sports, and all that good stuff. Those watching on YouTube, we appreciate all the love you guys have been showing there. Subscribe to the show if you're new, as well as our podcast streaming services. All the love, hate, how you want to support. We still appreciate it all. Love the feedback you guys have been giving us and all the new things we've been dropping. And yeah, we're back today for a full episode. We talked about winning time over the weekend, as I discussed, but today we're back to talk about all the other things going on in the world of sports. And we'll start at home. We're both LA guys and love our LA sports. There's been news on both sides, on all fronts, really. Basketball, men and women's, football with the Rams and then Chargers, all fronts. But we'll start with our Lakers, as we love to do. And there's big news going on with them in regards to LeBron and AD possibly coming back this weekend. What do you think about the state of the Lakers right now and their possible return coming up shortly?
Yeah, the state of the Lakers is dicey for sure. We currently reside in the 10 spot, only a half game up on the Spurs, who are 11, and likely going to lose this game to the Jazz shorthanded with just Russ leading us. So that'll probably sit us right back in the 11s on the outside looking in of the play-in. So it's looking dicey. It's looking like it's not a for sure thing that they'll even be in the play-in tournament right now.
Right.
So we gotta really hope that AD is AD again, because he's supposed to be playing on Friday or tomorrow against the Pelicans. And LeBron just rolled his ankle. He still scored 39 in that game. He continued to play it out.
Yeah,
it was a pretty tough roll of his ankle. So he's going to try to play Friday, but we need all three. We need all three of our top dogs to win these games, because we have an actually pretty tough stretch to finish out the season. I think we got to play the Nuggets again, the Suns.
Correct. Hardest ring schedule in the league, I believe.
Yeah. So Warriors too, we got to play again. So yeah, we're gonna need the three of them healthy to close it out if we want a real shot at solidifying play-in and maybe making the playoffs.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I hope that they can get healthy, but also at the same time, I think even if they aren't fully healthy right now, and actually I'll take a step back. Do you think we get the play-in? I'll start with that question before I get to my take. Do you think we still make the play-in? Because we're the 10 seed kind of bordering. There's the back and forth with the Spurs right now. When they win, they're in. When they lose, they're in. Keldon Johnson missed the game winner a night ago.
Yeah,
who that was, and that saved us for a day. And we'll see how we are able to respond to that. Do you think we make the play-in still with the situation that we're currently in?
I think with getting AD back, it significantly boosts the chances. I think they do make the play-in. Playoffs is a tougher question, though. I believe the Clippers and the Wolves are like in 7 and 8 right now. So making it to that 8 seed is going to be a real challenge for these Lakers. And gotta hope that LeBron is fully healthy. I think without LeBron, I don't think they get that 8 seed. With LeBron in an elimination style playing game, I do give the Lakers an edge. So, but yeah, playing to your question, yeah, I think they do make.
Okay, so to my point, then what I was going to say is that with LeBron possibly tricking that ankle, I know we see the situation that's ahead of us. I think with AD finally back, though he might have to kind of gear up a little bit. I think with Russ and AD there, though they haven't played a whole lot together. From what I recall, my apologies if wrong.
It's maybe like 20 games.
Yeah, 20 games if that. This is what I was thinking. So just even though that's the case, I think those two can win just enough. It won't be dominating wins, but I think they can find a way to get a few that can at least get us in the play-in game. And with that being the case, we can still get into the play-in tournament. We can kind of ease LeBron back. I don't know if they say he's going to come back on Friday, and if not, I'm cool with him sitting down for a game or two. Getting fully healthy for this last run we're trying to get into.
Right.
We're a team that has committed, as we've seen with the trades from a while ago until now. The team has committed to win now, and with that being the case, we got to figure out how to do so, regardless of what the situation is in front of us. So, that being the case, yeah, I think we should let Bron sit for a game or two. These games, as you said, might be L's anyway. So if it's going to be an L, regardless, go ahead and let LeBron rest during that, and let us just fight it out in whatever way we need to. And then when we really need to gear up for the last 5 games or whatever, hanging the next week and hanging to the playing game, I think we can bring him back and allow him to do his thing. Hopefully, he, along with AD being back, can carry us to the playoffs for real. So yeah, I wouldn't, though it's crunch time right now. Yeah. I wouldn't go into complete panic mode and force guys to do anything in order to get that spot. So yeah. I hope they don't push him too far.
Yeah. You think I'm looking at so there's 6 games after this one against the Jazz, 6 games left, 5 against playoff teams.
Correct.
1 against the Thunder, who have beat us twice, by the way.
They have our number.
Although they have shut down a lot of their guys, like they've shut down Giddey. I think they shut down SGA
with no shame.
Yeah, not at all.
You talked about real quick with them. I think you have SGA on your fantasy team, and we'll talk about that all that in a second. But SGA, that thing they put on Yahoo, they're like, yeah, they're shutting them down for the season for rest. Like they're not even.
Yeah. I think it's a or something. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, definitely we got to take advantage of that when we can, get wherever win we can get. So hopefully they can capitalize on that.
Yeah, but I was just gonna ask you what you think the record would be in those final 6. I said they lose this game, so in the final 6 games in April, what do you think their record would be?
I'm just pulling it up again. Say them again for me as I just pull them up.
So anyway. At home against the Pelicans tomorrow. At home against the Nuggets Sunday, primetime. Away at Phoenix, it's probably an L. Away at the Warriors, I think that's a good matchup for the Lakers. Home against the Thunder, and then away at Denver to close it out.
It's sad, man.
It's tough.
If we're being realistic, 2 and 4, excuse me, is the best hope there.
That's the best hope.
I think the Pelicans hopefully is a dub. By the time you guys see this, that on Friday night, and then the Thunder next Friday as well. But I think the Nuggets, Suns, Warriors, I think they're all gearing up. So the Jazz maybe even capitalize and get us to tonight, as you said. So
I think the Jazz win tonight.
So if we can just get 2 games in there, we'll see.
I don't think just 2 is enough as far as playing chances, because that would make us 2 and 5 in the last 7.
Correct.
So, and maybe it's unrealistic of me, but I think they get the Pelicans. I think the Warriors are a good matchup for them with AD. Like they don't have anyone that can check AD right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw that game where LeBron was like 9 of 27 when they lost by 3. Like it was a very winnable game for them. So I think they can.
Let's do this. We're looking at the Lakers schedule. We're looking at how tough that is, and we know they have, like you said, the toughest remaining schedule of anybody.
You want to look at the Spurs?
With the Spurs, their schedule, they have the Blazers tomorrow. The Blazers again on Sunday.
Yeah.
Nuggets next Tuesday. The Wolves next Thursday. The Warriors next Saturday. And then I guess the Mavericks to end it. So it's TBD for whatever reason. So
I think they can go 3-3 in those. Like I think they could beat the Blazers 2 times.
Both times. And then one of the Nuggets, Wolves, and and Warriors, I mean.
Yeah, like maybe steal one of those games. So that's what I'm saying. So I think the Lakers have to win 3 or 4. I see 3 wins.
Oh, there, yeah. Whoever wins 3.
I see 3 wins for sure. I don't know if they can beat the Nuggets, but the hope is that they get split one of those because they play them twice.
Right.
And then I think they should beat the dog shit out of the Thunder.
They need to.
They really should.
Especially that's the last game of the season, right?
second to last.
Second to last still,
Yeah.
but just as we haven't had any dominant wins. It doesn't feel like we've had any dominant wins. Even in games we got leads, we've blown leads.
I can't recall. Yeah,
we've had dominant moments, but yeah, we haven't broken away for the full game. So I would love for them to do that in that final game there.
Maladon is going crazy on the Lakers.
Maladon,
It's gonna be a problem.
Right, all those guys on the Thunder squad, the scrubs, however you want to call them, are still finding ways to put up numbers still. So we'll see if we can combat that and hopefully get it done. But yeah, it's the race to 3, honestly. Even then, if it is a tie at 3, the Spurs have the tiebreaker in our matchup because we've blown games to these lesser squads. I can't even call them lesser because we're even with them, but the teams like that. So if we end up tying with them, they get the break, and yeah, we'll see how things go with that. But yeah,
it may be optimistic, but I'm saying 4-3 in the last 7.
Mm-hmm. I'm being realistic and saying 2-4, but I think the Spurs might go around the same and hopefully less, and we can still find a way to get that spot. So yeah, we shall see how it goes, and I'm looking forward to that. What else do you want to talk about in regards to the Lakers right now?
I mean, we don't have it on here, but Russ has seemed to be figuring things out. Like Russ has been playing pretty well over this last 5-6 games stretch. Been pretty consistent, and it's been quiet on that front, so he's been playing well.
Of course.
And so I'm happy about that and hoping that AD can just slide in to like where we've had Wenyen Gabriel. And obviously that's a significant upgrade.
Correct.
Because we haven't been getting a whole lot from our front court. Like Dwight, not really there anymore. And then we don't really have size after that. Like it's like playing Carmelo at the 5 or Braun at the 5. So AD much needed, I don't know, rescue that like we need at the end of the season.
I guess you're already answering that.
My point though, Russ has been steady, so hopefully.
You have high hopes for AD though the rest of the season. Like, do you think he's gonna come back in form, or
I think I do
along as the team has been doing all season?
I think I do. The only thing is just like, can he stay healthy or not? Because we saw he came back from the last injury like gangbusters. Like he came back in peak AD performance, but then he twisted his ankle really badly again. So I think if he's healthy, you can count on good AD again. Yeah.
Yes, I also expect good AD. But to the people's jokes about street clothes and all that other stuff, there's also have been things where it, at least from Section 300 again, it seems at times where if he's on a bad team, he'll play bad as well. He may still kind of get his numbers in a way.
The impact's not quite there.
But the impact is not quite there. So I say that to say I hope that he doesn't come back and be like, well, the team's already bad. We're a 10 seed. So I'm just come and jog up and down the court. I hope he comes back and tries to really make an impact so we can really make a push. So, hopefully I'm wrong in that. That's something I've at least slightly noticed in the past. And we'll see if he proves me wrong in that the rest of the season. So, definitely going to take note on that. And, hoping that he has a strong end to the season there. So, definitely looking forward to that. And, just excited for what's to come there.
Yeah, it's like what they want to make it. Like, do you want it to be just a completely lost season? Or do you want to play it out and really try to make some noise, like from the 8 seed or whatever? Because, I mean, as we've said, like, the season's been so disappointing because you have 2 superstars and a star on your team. On paper, you're supposed to be on top of the West, but you've severely underperformed and had injuries, whatever. You still have a shot to make something of it if you want to. So it's going to be up to AD and Russ and Vogel. Like, Vogel's not off the hook either. Like, he's been part of.
He might be out the door. Even though he might be out the door, if you're still here for now, they keep on keeping you around. So continue to make a push there, and make the most of it as you can. As I was kind of saying earlier too, when you also understand the situation of us not having many draft picks going forward, not having much cap flexibility going into the offseason and things like that, you have to make the most of every opportunity that you have in front of you. So if there's still being time left for the season to be salvaged in some regard, I think you have to do that and hope for the best. So I'm looking forward to how they finish out this season here. So definitely fun things there.